Howdy folks, Cal Kellogg here. Over the past couple months, I've had several keyboard ninjas reach out to me and tell me that I don't know anything about handling trout, that I'm a complete moron and I shouldn't be allowed to fish. So I thought I would make a video on how to properly handle trout. Gotta remember, trout are delicate. You don't want to manhandle them. Trout are very sensitive. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want to knock their scales off. And you really don't want to make them bleed. Look at that stud of a rainbow. Wow. You never want to bang a trout around in the boat or in your kayak. Look at that beautiful rainbow. What a dandy fish. You never want to subject a trout to any kind of trauma. Look at that. Man, did he ever nail that Arctic fox fly? Now, when it's time to take a trout home for dinner, you're going to want to dispatch it, but you don't want to be too violent. I suggest you get a fish whacker that's encrusted with goose down and fairy dust. That way, you'll still be able to kill the trout, but you're not going to go over that violence threshold that makes a lot of people and trout uncomfortable. Proper care of trout doesn't just concern physical trauma. Remember, words hurt too. You don't want to say things like, "we nailed them," or "we hammered them," or "we limited out." Derogatory, violent terms like that, they can cause trout to just start bleeding spontaneously anywhere around your boat. So watch your attitude and watch your words. Got him on a Arctic fox trolling fly. Wow, what a fish. What a fish. Look at that stud. Wow. That's amazing. You might have seen some footage of steelhead and salmon going up rocky rapids to spawn. You might be wondering, well, if they're so delicate, how do they survive a journey like that? 2 words. Fake news. That footage you've seen, it was actually produced on the same set where they faked the moon landing. Remember, trout, salmon, extremely delicate. Gotta handle them with kid gloves. do Hitler, Stalin, and Osama bin Laden all have in common? You're probably thinking, well, they're all genocidal maniacs. That's not the right answer. The correct answer is they all started out by mishandling trout. So watch it. Of course, I'm kidding. But the point really is, trout are resilient. Do the best you can when you're handling them. Harvest some for the table. Let the rest go. And whatever you do, don't climb up on your moral high horse and use it as a platform to browbeat other anglers. It makes all of us look bad. Use all due care when releasing fish, and rest assured that most of them are going to survive. Even in the best of conditions, with fly anglers using barbless hooks, they have an 8 to 10% mortality rate. Biologists factor that into our fisheries, into the harvest numbers. So again, do the best you can, harvest a few for the table, let the rest go, and nature will take care of the fish. Just be a good shepherd of the environment, of our fisheries, and do the best you can to ensure the sport of fishing. And that includes not browbeating other anglers, not dividing the angling community, things like that. So anyway, that's my perspective on releasing trout and other fish. I hope you enjoyed this little parody. I had fun filming it. And I had fun catching all those trout, and I had a lot of fun eating all those trout. So anyhow, I'll catch you next time on YouTube. I hope this was as fun for you as it was for me.